Hello everyone, welcome to the class. So in this class we are learning some interesting ways to express yourself through interjections. Yes, these are words where you express your emotions. But in this lesson you're going to learn in a special way through a conversation between me, your tutor for the day, Michelle, and my friend Rebecca. Please watch the conversation.
Oh, I have to call Michelle. Let me call her.
Oh, finally she's calling. Hi Rebecca.
Hi, Michelle. Michelle, guess what?
So tell me, what is it that you want to share?
I have something good and bad as well to tell you. What should I tell you first?
I guess I'll go with the good part first.
My son got a full scholarship to Harvard.
Wow, that's good for him. So what is it that he's going to study at Harvard?
He's going to study law at Harvard.
Law sounds great.
Not only that, I got a promotion at work.
Wow, that's another good news. Congratulations.
Now let me tell you the sad part. Shawl got fired from job today.
Whoa, I'm so sorry to hear that. Ow! Oops, I got a cramp in my shoulder.
Whoops! Is that painful?
Ew! Eeks!
What happened now?
Ew! I just saw a dead rat under the table.
Ah, dead rat. I just hate them. Hey, did you know you can share pictures on Facebook?
Duh.
No, that's not it. You can now have a video instead of your profile picture. Isn't that great?
Whoop-de-doo.
Well, my profile video is with Tom Cruise. Saw him at the airport last weekend and couldn't miss the opportunity.
Well, la-di-da.
I'm sure you're jealous.
In your dreams.
Michelle, you sound kind of frustrated today. Why is that so?
Yeah, you gotta hear my side of the story to find out why I'm so frustrated. You know what happened? I was talking to Jessie, my colleague at work this morning, and I was actually cribbing about my boss. I was saying what a slave driver he is. And suddenly I heard this sound. I heard his hem and I was like, gone. And I knew that it was him.
Oh, that was stupid of you.
Gah. I guess I've lost my job. He's gonna can me for sure.
Bah, you never liked him anyways. Just a minute. I'm getting another call. Can I call you back?
So here we are in the classroom trying to find out what did Rebecca and Michelle talk about? What were all these words that you heard? Like, wow. So, starting with the first one. Isn't that what Michelle said? Let's talk about the good part first. So what is she trying to do when she says, with that monotone? She is thinking. When you use the word in a monotone or in a flat tone, you're trying to think something or you're trying to think for an answer. Think for an answer. Let's look at the next one. Whoa! Rebecca's son got a scholarship in Harvard. Isn't that amazing? Am I excited about it? Do I look happy? Yes. You can use the word wow to express happiness or joy. But it was really sad that Rebecca's husband Shawl lost his job. It's really sad. So I said, whoa, he lost his job, which means that you can use the same word to express joy or also to express sadness. please watch the conversation first and come back to learn more interjections. Ow! Oops! I got a cramp in my shoulder!
Whoops! Is that painful?
Let's look at the next interjection that I used. Of course, I'm quite silly, and when I'm talking over the phone, I got a shoulder cramp and I said, oops, I got a shoulder cramp. So the word oops here, I used it to express a mistake. So if you made a mistake, if you dropped a glass of water, if you spilled a glass of water, you'd say, oops, I spilled the water, which means that you made a mistake. To make a mistake. In return to my mistake, Rebecca responded, whoops. This is the way you can respond to a mistake. So if somebody made a mistake in front of you by spilling some water on the table, you'd reply, whoops, which itself is self-explanatory. You don't have to say, whoops, you spilled the water. You could simply say, whoops, which is response to a mistake. Go ahead, watch the conversation, and then we are going to find out the meaning for these interjections. Ew! Eeks!
What happened now?
Ew! I just saw a dead rat under the table.
Ah, dead rat. I just hate them.
So here we have the first interjection on the board. Ew! Eek! When did I say that? When I saw a dead rat under the table. This interjection is used to express disgust, means how bad it is. I was just irritated to see that. So you use the expression eek or ew to express disgust. Let's look at the next one. Ah, I hate them. That's exactly what Rebecca said. She hates rats or dead rats for that matter. And can also be used to express disgust or contempt, that is your hatred towards something. To express contempt or hatred. No offense to those people who love rats, but some of us really don't like them. All right, you must have noticed that we have used the same word, and It's the same expression but with a different tone. So here we are using the expression to express that we are thinking. But here we have used the same expression to say that we hate something. Can you also use in different ways? What if you just found the lost key that you were looking for? I just found it. So whenever you find something suddenly, or maybe you were trying to solve a math problem and you were not able to find the answer for a long time, and suddenly you understand the question, you'd be like, I got it. So you can use this expression to express your surprise when you suddenly find something. When you find something suddenly. Go ahead and find out what else did Rebecca and Michelle talk about.
Hey, did you know you can share pictures on Facebook?
Duh!
No, that's not it. You can now have a video instead of your profile picture. Isn't that great?
Whoop-de-doo!
Well, my profile video is with Tom Cruise. Saw him at the airport last weekend and couldn't miss the opportunity.
Well, la-di-da.
I'm sure you're jealous.
In your dreams. So how did you like the conversation further? So they have started talking about Facebook. I'm sure you're interested in that topic as well. And Rebecca made a very obvious statement to Michelle. She told her that these days you can post pictures on Facebook. Who doesn't know that? We all know that we all can post pictures on Facebook. We've been doing it for ages now. I'm sure you do it like more than once a day. So the word duh is what I responded to her obvious statement. This is a response to an obvious statement where everyone knows the answer. So she told me, do you know we can post pictures on Facebook? And I said, duh, we all know that. So this is a response to an obvious situation. Obvious statement. You'll often hear native speakers use this expression, and when they say it, you must understand that you've said something very obvious which everyone knows about. Let's look at the next one. Whoop-de-doo. So this expression means that you really don't care. So my friend Rebecca told me that now there's a new feature on Facebook where instead of a picture, you can post a video for your profile. And I said, okay, who cares? Because I'm not a frequent Facebook user. So I said, whoop-de-doo, I really don't care. On top of everything, Rebecca was bragging about her new profile picture with Tom Cruise. But do you think it matters to me? Not at all. So when someone is bragging or trying to show that they're very superior, you could respond, la-di-da, which means I just don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. Watch the rest of the conversation to learn the remaining interjections.
Michelle, you sound kind of frustrated today. Why is that so?
Yeah, you gotta hear my side of the story to find out why I'm so frustrated. You know what happened? I was talking to Jessie, my colleague at work this morning, and I was actually cribbing about my boss. I was saying what a slave driver he is. And suddenly I heard this sound, I heard his hem and I was like, gone, and I knew that it was him.
Oh, that was stupid of you.
Gah. I guess I've lost my job. He's gonna can me for sure.
Bah, you never liked him anyways. Just a minute, I'm getting another call. Can I call you back?
Let's look at the first interjection on the board because now you've heard why I was so frustrated. So my friend Rebecca told me that, Michelle, you look really frustrated today. And I told her, yeah, I'm really frustrated, but for that you need to hear my part of the story. And you know, I did something very silly. I was talking about my boss and I had no idea that he could be listening to me. And while I was talking to my friend at work, Jessie, and I was saying that my boss is a slave driver, I heard a voice in the background saying, what is this sound called? It's called ahem, which is to draw someone's attention. And I was sharing this story with Rebecca, and she said, "Oh, that was stupid." So whenever you do a stupid activity, you could respond to it with, "Oh, that was stupid." For something stupid. And now I'm really hopeless and worried that I could lose my job. So my hopelessness is expressed with, "Gah, I think I'm going to lose my job." So you use this expression, "gah," when you're feeling hopeless and you feel that nothing can be done. So if you're looking for a job and you're not able to find one, you could say, "Gah, I think I'll never find a job." To express despair. in response to the story that I shared with Rebecca, she told me, "Bah, you never liked your boss anyway, so it's okay even if you lose the job." But her expression makes me feel that she is not too concerned. So the word bah means whatever. So these are similar expressions that you can use, but they have different meanings, so be careful with your usage. And the moral of the story is Rebecca is not such a great friend because she really doesn't care about how I feel. I hope this lesson was fun for you. Please come back for more fun learning lessons with me, Michelle. Bye-bye.